112 members at Bell TV who have been illegally locked out. These employees at Bell TV, they route the signal from the broadcaster to your home at Bell Express U and 5 TV, and I'd like to just go through a little bit of our experience over the last 99 days. So it's been 99 days, we've had a year and a half of bargaining, 3 months of conciliation, 2 strike votes, and 1 unbreakable membership, but still no deal. And it's for this reason that I've been forced to look back at the last 99 days to see how they've played out, and I guess to sort of give myself a self-imposed report card. So, we've been locked out, we've had intimidation, and we've had a really strong picket line at Scarsdale. The Labour Board immediately declared the lockout illegal, and from then on, we've been illegally locked out by Bell. We started with tents, signs, chairs, 2.5-hour wait times for those managers. We got toilets, a barbecue, radio, generator, trailers, and now fire barrels. We're mobile. 95 picketers. We're everywhere. We've taken our message to the streets, hitting their service depots, Bell Media, Borough Drive, Winford Drive, Bell Store outlets, Bay Street, and Yonge Street. We've handed out leaflets, sold t-shirts, and at the CAW convention, CAW and CEP marched on Bell 800 strong at Bay and Adelaide. Speeches from the leaders of CAW and the CEP, Dave Coles and Ken Lowenza, got positive media coverage from the Financial Post, The Star, Sun, Canoe, and many other more media outlets picked up the CAW wire story. My favorite quote from Ken Lowenza, which you heard the other day: Bell can afford to buy up media outlet after media outlet, but they can't afford to pay their staff. Our struggle continues. We were served with an injunction and sued, so we had to temper our enthusiasm and our wait times. Our 2.5-hour wait times are now 5 minutes. We made t-shirts and we were threatened to be sued again, so we had to make new t-shirts. We've been rained on, sunburnt, honked at. Now we're getting a little cold. And while all this is going on, we've had 5 days of bargaining. And I wouldn't call them bargaining, friends. Still no progress, and still no deal. I have made hundreds of phone calls, attended countless meetings. We've had weekly and daily planning and brainstorming sessions. And then came TIFF, the Toronto International Film Festival. We shut down Bell at TIFF. $1 million storefront was rendered useless, and not one 5 customer was signed up. We brought the discussion to the streets and engaged in peaceful protest. More importantly, I know we won the hearts and the minds of people. We picketed and leafleted Bell at the CRTC hearings in Montreal, where Bell faced unprecedented heat from the Government Commission. We leafleted a Bell headquarter building in Montreal, and we showed them that we can be everywhere. We sent a strong message to the company, their managers, and the public, and our message is simple. We have been illegally locked out by Bell. Bell refuses to negotiate with this union. This is a battle of recognition for a first agreement. They are lowering the floor on salaries. There is no seniority offered. In effect, the ability to fire senior employees and replace them with cheaper ones. Their final, non-negotiable offer was less than what those employees had before. They said, we've had enough, we need a union. Bell fails when it comes to workers' rights. Bell is building an empire on the backs of its workers. And finally, why don't you know about the lockout at Bell TV? Because Bell owns the media. Our message has been delivered. Message has been delivered by over 25,000 leaflets, the internet, including Facebook, Twitter, and some mainstream and alternative media, with special thanks to Operation Maple, who did an incredible video for us. On a local level, we've provided them with unprecedented strike pay and a continuance of Bell benefits at an extraordinary cost. So now we have to look to the future. But let's look at our report card. A for solidarity and support. A for enthusiasm. And now I gotta be honest, B for organization, because it's tough. We need more help in the offices and more help on the streets. A for effort, but unfortunately the only mark that counts is the D- for results, because we still don't have a deal. So looking back as objectively as possible and remembering that every move we make and every action we take should lead to the final goal, which is a deal that we can accept with Bell. And I'm sorry to say we're not there yet. We are changing our messaging on our signs to target managers in the building to gain their sympathy. We're refreshing our leafleting for the public. We're targeting more Bell stores, and we're working on new strategies to figure out how to put more pressure on Bell to get back to the bargaining table. We're still waiting for the Labor Board to hear our bad faith charges, and we're looking at contempt of court charges for the injunction. But we're leaving no stone unturned. So we're asking, what can you do to help? And I've been asked time and time again, and I thank you. Well, first, you can send support to us in any fashion. It's greatly appreciated, and there's boxes out there for you to do that. But more importantly, you can go to our website, belllockout.com, fill out our online petition. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, visit us on the picket line. Thank you for the overwhelming support you've shown us already this week. It has been inspiring. Together, we can win this fight. Thank you.